Hey y'all, it's Carrie Shepherd here, business mentor for women entrepreneurs. And I have a question for you. Do you have a job description? So for most of us, the reason we left our previous jobs or the reason we started our coaching business is because we wanted freedom, we wanted flexibility, and we didn't want a boss telling us what to do, when to do it, how to do it, right? Well, in order to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to have tasks. You have to be committed. You have to know what the next steps are. And just because you don't have a boss, you still have responsibilities. As an entrepreneur, we are responsible for our results. We're responsible for the cash that we bring in. We're responsible for the clients that we attract, how we attract them, how many we attract, which obviously then brings us those results, which is cash, is money, right? So I was just thinking about if we did have a job description, or I was thinking about, for me, what are the things that I do on a daily, weekly, monthly, even yearly basis that keeps me in the right mindset, that keeps me, if you will, acting as a professional, acting as a true business owner, not somebody that's running a coaching business on the side or as a hobby. And even if that is you, even if you right now, maybe just being a coach is an idea, is a thought. These are things that you can start to step into today so that when you are actually an entrepreneur, when you are 100% responsible for the results that you create, you're already going to be doing these because they're going to become habits. Because daily action steps become habits. Your behaviors become habits. So the first one is being committed. Are you truly committed to this business? Are you truly committed to success? And that means on the hard days, when you don't feel like getting up, when you don't feel like writing that blog post, maybe when you don't feel like meeting with that client, it happens that you are committed no matter what. So that's the number one job description of a successful entrepreneur. Number two is, do you plan? Do you make plans? Do you create plans, action plans? Do you know what you're doing on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis? Or are you just winging it? Are you just kind of waking up in the morning and being like, well, I think I'll do this today, or maybe I'll go to a networking event today, or maybe I'll do a free call? No. A true successful entrepreneur has plans. They know exactly what they're going to be doing, and they're flexible. So they're flexible plans that when things come up or opportunities come up, they're able to adjust as needed. The other thing a successful entrepreneur is going to be doing as part of their job description is making decisions quickly. So this indecisiveness or wobbliness that you may have, that energy that you might be in right now, is not what's going to bring you success. It's making those laser focused decisions and then making those decisions right. It's changing your mind slowly, because so many people out there I will see, they make a decision, they want to join a program, or they decide they want to, launch something, and then they change their mind. It's not working, so they want to change their mind. No, it's about sticking, going back to number one, being committed, but being committed to that decision and seeing it all the way through, following that commitment all the way through. So we've got commitments, we've got making plans, and then making decisions quickly and making those decisions right. The next thing is listening. Do you listen? Do you have a mentor, a coach, somebody that's guiding you, somebody that's telling you what the next steps are or directing you in the right way? So are you open to listening? Are you open to looking for advice? And not from everyone, because that's another pitfall that you could get into, right? If you're listening to everybody, you want to be listening to particular experts, your head coach or your mentor, somebody that's going to be guiding you to where you want to go, somebody that's where you want to be, right? So that's another part. The other one is problem solving. Problems are going to come up in your business. Things are going to happen. Clients aren't going to be coming in. Programs aren't going to go as you had expected. Whatever, those problems are going to come. Are you a problem solver? Are you going to tackle that problem head on? Find a solution. Again, the commitment, no matter what. Don't be a no person. Be a problem solver. Figure out how to make it happen. And then last but not least, a true entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur takes responsibility. So take responsibility for your success. Take responsibility for your business. Take responsibility for your actions. And the thing about responsibility is it's also in the successes. So taking the responsibility for the part that you've done, but then also crediting other people when they've helped you, crediting other people when they've helped you succeed. That is a true entrepreneur, when they really shine, because it's not all about them. You know, we are in business for ourselves, but we are not by ourselves. You know, we have coaches, we have mentors, we have colleagues, we have support teams out there that are all helping us get to success, the success that we desire. So I just wanted to implant that in your brain today. If you haven't already, I would suggest you actually mapping out a job description. What is it that you want to hold yourself accountable to? You know, what is the mindset, you know, that goes to commitment, making plans, taking responsibility, listening. And then what are the action steps that you need to be doing on a daily, weekly, monthly? You get the gist. You know, what do you need to be doing in order to create that success? Because then again, it's all about the responsibility. If you're not following through, if you're not doing what it is that it takes, you're the only one to blame. So think about that over. I would love to hear from you. What is part of your job description? What do you feel that you need to be doing to create the success that you desire? So I would love it if you commented below. And if you found this video helpful, I would love it if you would share it with your friends. And come on over to carrieshepherd.com and join our community for email updates and special trainings that I only share with my list. So until next time, be blessed and make it a great day. Bye for now.